Okay, so this is your pre-production feedback so far in progress for Jump Scare. Okay, so if we go through, first of all, let's start off with the audience research and mood boards. Okay. Good. Okay, so I like this. This is very visual, and it shows there's a kind of particular colour scheme at work. That looks like West Ham. That I'm a little bit concerned about that. That's like a 70s kind of wallpaper nightmare at the moment. So just be a little bit careful of some of these. They're a little bit that I think out of all of them. If you were going to choose one, I think you go, yeah, it's got to be that one, really, isn't it? Is that the one you're looking for on the right, or are you looking at one of these? Which one? That one. Yeah, that's all right as well. Yeah, either of those two. But you wouldn't make a horror film like that. I mean, that's really horrible as a collection of colours. Okay, good. So you got some very leading questions there. Okay, I like that. That's good. Oh, this is nice. That's an interesting question. Yeah, good. Okay, good. So you got a lot of visual cues for them on here, which is nice. Okay, good. Yeah. So this is all the magazine stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Good. So you've got your results there, and you've got your bar charts. Okay, good. And have we done a conclusion to it? So overall, this is what we are going to do with our idea. Okay, yeah, add that in, because without that, you can't get the A grade, because what you've done is collect the results. You've talked about what people said, but you haven't then gone, what is that telling me about my idea? Yeah? You can add this on. You can add that on at any point. Yeah? If you want, yeah, you just got to defer. You got to talk about that though. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so these are good. You got an Emaze presentation here. Oh, there. Yeah, got you. Oh, I see.
Slide to the right.
Full screen. Got you. Okay. Right. So this is presented like that. That's nice. I like the fact you've got that on there. That's really good. Yep. Okay. Good. And then we've got our results there. Good. Excellent. Yep. Okay, we've got our trailer questions. Okay, so there are 10 trailer questions there.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yep, that's fine. Yep. Okay, so again, we just need to go through and talk about the conclusions to this. Yeah. Now, have you asked them about any specific films at all in here?
No, I haven't.
No. Okay. I'm trying to think about how you could sort of bring in, for example, examples of the things that you're asking them questions about. So any trailers that you could punch in there that would say, yeah, okay. Right, mood boards. This is nice. I like this. There's a lot of information on here. Okay. A few things I'm a little bit concerned about. We're talking about people in woods.
It's just a slasher genre mood board. It's not like
This is supposed to be your movie board, a bit more focused on what you're going to be doing now, yeah? Because if you think about it, you've already done one of these, haven't you, for the slasher genre? So what I want to know here is, what's the mood board for your idea of your film?
I'll change that.
Yeah, so be specific now, because I should look at that and go, there is no way I'm letting you shoot that there. Yeah? Set design, so again, this should be your set design.
Well, we can
Yeah?
try and find a band and, yeah.
So that's the sort of place you're looking for. Great, that's more specific. I'm fine with that. That's great. Yeah, that's really nice. What I would do here now is I would start putting in the trailers of the films that you are nicking from. Yeah, so we're using that because Saw looks great and makes really good use of it. Yeah? Does that make sense? Anything you can keep showing me that you're finding it connected to your research. Okay, good. You've got your subtext in there as well. Yeah, excellent. Lots of detail. Okay, good. This is your colour scheme, isn't it? Okay. I'd just question that a little bit, only because, do you remember that film, that video that we watched where it said what's happening in modern posters and stuff, and it talked about the fact that it's kind of blue and greens and whites. So I would put that video in here and then talk about why you're not going to take that advice. Alright? Okay, and then costume. Okay, the one thing I've got as concern about this is I don't know what your antagonist is wearing, because at the minute this looks like Hollyoaks, because that's the sort of mood board for costume for Hollyoaks. That's exactly what I'd go down the shops and buy for Hollyoaks. So is this what your antagonist is going to be wearing as well?
Basically, the teenagers are the antagonists.
Oh, I see. Yeah, great. But I mean, for example, what does white represent?
Purity,
Okay, and what does black represent?
like death,
And what does red represent?
blood.
That's great. What does teal represent?
Seals.
Yeah, so are you drowning someone? No, you've got to think about then what your colours are saying. Yeah? So your bad characters should be dressed in black, your good characters should be dressed in white, that kind of stuff, yeah? Okay, good. Right, so there's a little bit of feedback there, just things you could do to improve. Let's go on to your posters and magazine designs.
I still need to annotate them as well.
Okay, that's alright, that's fine. This is good, I like all this. You've got your kind of inspirations. So it's Scream plus Annabelle plus Alone in the Dark plus The Grudge plus Prom Night. Okay, that's interesting. So again, look, can you see here they've already used that blue layout. They've used the green layout.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they haven't used a red. They've used just red there. So just, you know, that's what I'm saying on the previous one. Talk about how that's gonna. Yeah, okay. These are lovely. I like this. Very nice. And you've done the additional ones. Good. So you're on level 4 for this. All right. Because I asked.
Yeah.
I asked for 4, and you've gone above the normal 4 that I wanted. Yeah. So this is lovely. I really like that. One thing you might want to consider on your mood board that we haven't considered is font choices as well. We should have the font for the film set now. Yeah, 4 choices. I'm going to use this one, and it's going to be in green or whatever. Yeah, so go on to font and make sure you got those as well. Okay, this is lovely. Oh, and this is what the photos were for, right? This is definitely level 4. Yeah, this is definitely level 4. You put loads of effort into this. You've just got to annotate, and you'll be level 4. Very good. Very happy with that. Very nice. Very good designs. Helps if you do art. Good. Yeah, excellent. Very good.
That's from the photo shoot.
Very good. You're well ahead now. Well ahead. Excellent. That's where you should be. Good. So that's definitely an A grade. And then storyboards. How are we getting along with this? Basic camera skills. Good. Let's have a look.
This is me running. Oh god.
Okay. So we've got. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now what you want to do here is you want to be thinking about talking, and if we haven't done it in the titles, because what this is just telling me what a tracking shot is. What I was after. We could use this shot to exaggerate the size of the antagonist. That's what this is missing, and that's why it's not going to get into the sort of upper grades, is because you filmed it and you know what it is, but all you're doing is describing what a tracking shot is. It's not telling me how you would apply it to your work. So this is looking around the sort of like D grade area, because we can film, we can name them, but we can't say why we're using them. Yeah, so you've got 2 options here. Either you can re-edit this trailer and do some detailed things saying why you would use some of these basic shots and what for in your film, or you can take screen grabs of each individual one now and talk about why you would use them. Okay, so this is brought it down a little bit, I have to say. And again, if you think about it, the amount of time it's taken to do this is actually probably less than the amount of time that you've put into, for example, your posters, and the time that you've put into your audience feedback. You did do audience feedback, didn't you? Yeah, exactly. So, and there's 2 people doing this as well, isn't there? So this is really holding your group's progress down a bit. All right, so they need to really look into what they're doing here. The other group as well, just from looking at theirs, they put like a yeah, whereas this is just background noise or just no noise at all. Yeah, and again, you know, this is great though. You could use that, but look, but it's not telling me why I'd use it in my horror film. So it doesn't show me you understand why you would use it, which is why it's a D grade. It's a basic piece of research, not a proficient piece of research. Yeah. Okay.
You know the makeup for the half term for that?
One sec.